Alright, it's time for some more Zoo Tycoon 2. And last time we finished off the world's biomes. So, African Animal Empire. This is a fun one. A wealthy landowner would like to create an animal park featuring animals only from Africa. It must contain at least 12 different species. You can use any animal to get the zoo going, but animals from other regions must be released to the wild for the park to be considered complete. Complete all scenarios in this campaign to unlock the globe statue. Alright, let's hop on into it. Yeah, so this one's fun. And it's one in vanilla that you spend a long time at. Let me see. Park must hold 12 different species. And so it can take some time to get the animals that you need. There's a cool waterfall. I think this one's gonna be just definitely a little bit easier with all the expansion packs, because we have tons of African animals now. It used to be that there weren't very many, but now there's tons of them. So let's first start off with, I think, something like this, and like so. So that'll be the beginning of the park. This nasty little rock. I will move that. We won't sell anything just yet. So what I normally like to do here is I normally go right and then follow up along the wall, then make a way back here. But I'm kind of interested in mixing it up a little. So this time I might go left, and maybe we'll interact with this a little. We won't get rid of the water, but I could definitely see us like building a bridge or anything like that. Something like that. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten the land here. I think for this park at least, it makes sense to have a nice flat surface. So let's do something like that. And it's just kind of a funky shape, but I like it. I'm going with it. So yeah, let's do something like this. And African animals, I think you'll find that none of these, well, the dodo is, but I'll avoid dead animals. So let's re-roll. There's a camel counts. Yeah, African buffalo will be the first choice. There, we got some bongos, some Thompson's gazelles. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Probably start off with a fence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'll sell this right now so I don't forget it. And we can do like our pathway. Let's go something like this maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, let's give you 2 more. And then onward. Alright, you can go. See, I missed a spot where the land, so I'm not particularly pleased about that. This is a waste of money, but hey. So a nice thing about this park is I think every time you add African animals, you get a cash grant. So that's really helpful for being able to keep working. Let's go ahead and get the wetlands in. As I recall from last park, there's really not much in the way of trees or anything, but you can have a shade tree. Or umbrella, I mean. Grass, you know, Interesting. There you go. That looks alright. Natural. Grass down on dirt, so you can see it. So, nothing much else really. Let's go ahead and put them in. 1, 2. And you know, why not we do something like this? Yeah, okay. I'll move the tree. We can leave that tree for now. I want to do like something similar to this. This will leave us enough room if we want to put any animals in here. But maybe something like so. Actually, why don't we do, I'm thinking like food here. So it's kind of like a lot of branching pathways, which is cool though, I think. If I say so myself. So that's interesting looking, I'd say. Alright, maybe something like that. And yeah, you're an annoying tree, but I'll put that one there. And you can go here. And let's go ahead and open the park. Oh, we work. There's our 1500, so that's easy. First animal in. So you know what's going here. Good old hot dog stand. Good old soda pop. And a pretzel. Okay, so let's see if we can't figure out how to better manage these picnic tables. Maybe something like that for now. And you can have 2 trash cans. And I don't know why. I'm quite laying them down with the pathways here. So that's cool. Let's go this over here. Why not? Looks interesting. New territory. I've never I have actually never played this like this. I normally go, like I said, right, but so that'll let us go into our next animal, which might as well be a camel. Took us a long time to get the camel down. Last zoo 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I haven't left much space here for anything that would go into here, so that's a bit of a wasted area. So let me see, how can I do this? Let's undo that for now. Maybe instead of, we could do something like this. That way, it's kind of wonky, not gonna lie. Let's see how that looks on the map. That's a pretty big exhibit, but so the idea here is that we use space efficiently, which means taking this area, giving some of it to the camel, and taking this area and making it a different exhibit. So, okay, yeah, why not? Why not get a little funky? Why be boring, right? Just mess around. I'll put this down here. I think that makes sense. You know, I didn't give the African water buffaloes any water. I feel like they would enjoy that. So, I kind of like the idea. Something like that. Okay. Back to the camels. Let's just go ahead and fill it out. It's a nice dip. Missed that. There you go. Goodbye. And some interesting wildlife noises going on. Am I going on this recording so far? It's a little bump, whatever. Have an umbrella. Right smack dab in the middle. Have a scratching post. Have some hay. And some water. You know, all of a sudden I don't seem to like this bump that I added right here, so get rid of it. Yeah, okay. It's interesting. How about some trees, camels? Maybe not directly on the hill. But I will say, this is a desert biome, so I guess we can get away with it being kind of sparse looking. But I'll definitely give you your scratching post. Right there. Looks good. Male. Cash grant. Female. Look at that. I mean, you put a camel down, you get a second one free. Just like that. So, definitely like that. But we can start figuring out our next animal exhibit here. How do we want to do this? So I kind of like the idea of discontinuing out a bit. Just a little bit though. Oh, we're going funky today. I like it. How about like that? That looks not so bad. Oh, it's quite big actually. Or is it? It looks quite big on the map. But I'm not sure. I'm not so sure that it is big on the map. Let's go bongos. Plants out. Bongos in. Tropical rainforest. I see. I missed some. Okay. Put it a little water. Or a lot of water. The land's a little funky there. That's okay. Sticks, branches, what have you. Okay, trees. Is this an actual tree or was this like indiscriminate collectors? I was going to say, I wonder if this is, since it's from the survived from the age of dinosaurs. Okay, so I think this is, I was going to say, is this an extinct plant? That's what I'm trying to get at. But no, I think it's still around, so that's cool. So now we got to figure out, what do we want to do with this strange little area? And I think definitely do this. But you know what would be a thought here in this corner? Maybe. No, I don't like it. I'll put this here. There. And, well, I mean, we'll pave the corner. Alright. Well. She's a little funky, not gonna lie. But, that's kind of cool. You know? Be different. I will put in a gate here. A gate here. I don't think I put any gates to the camels, so I'll put one here. And I did put one in there, so that's good. And I have not hired anyone, so I think it's in my best interests to hire a zookeeper. He's straight on it. This is quite a tall hill that I put in. Get rid of that. Don't stare at the sun. Stare at the stun. What a nice waste of money that would be. Okay. This looks good. I think I'll put down a maintenance worker too. Just so I don't have to micromanage that, because I'm not going to want to do that. And kangaroo bouncy ride. I'll research it and I'll put some down for now, but I think I would like to ixnay it for something African themed, because they have some bouncy rides that are different animals, so that would be cool. So I'm kind of looking at this area and I'm like, this would be a good spot for another animal exhibit. As we slowly run out of money, I'm going to level all this off. I'm going to expand into here because I like the idea of that. I won't go any farther than that though. Yeah, up in here it's kind of like cool looking landscape, but really tough to work with for putting down animal exhibits. So let me see this bouncy ride. Let's put one down for now. I've left this area because I'd like to put in some restrooms, big restrooms, when I get the appropriate level of fame. So now the thing is, I'll sell this tree, and how exactly do I want to put in another animal exhibit here? And like Thompson's Gazelles. Thompson's Gazelles may be the way to go. So let's cut this corner. And let's see how that's looking on space. It's not bad. It really isn't. Kinda. Maybe one more, and then something like this. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Sell you. Oh, it's the bamboo that is in the way. The water bamboo. Let me see. Yeah, it's not bad. That should work for... That should work for Thompson's Gazelles. So really, you can either put the corner fence, which like cuts in with this curved sidewalk, I'm pretty sure. Or you can do like this, where you cut off the edge. I normally do like this, just because this fence doesn't have any give. Some of the fences will curve with the path. In that case, it would make sense to square it off, but the chain link fence does not. So I'll leave it like that for now. And let's spend some money before the end of the month. And okay, I think we're at a decent spot. Are y'all okay over there? Oh, you're mating. Oh my. Give them some privacy. I was gonna say, like, oh, success on the first try. Look at you. I was gonna say, like, I don't know what I'm gonna say, actually. I don't want them to get stuck in this, like, corner because of the map, because of the water, when they need to be, like, over here so everyone can see them, but this is looking pretty good. End of the month is coming soon. Is there any other African animals I can get now? Maybe. Definitely the gazelles. So yeah, let's see how this looks on the map. Not bad. Definitely some space. See, all this was like used for other means, which is okay. And I'm kind of wondering if I can get a pathway going to follow this outside. So like encircle this. So I might try that. Let's do this though. Yeah, I might do that. But in the meantime, I think I should finish this off. This is a nice big area to put down a fountain later if I spend more time here. Probably will. And there's the end of the month. Okay, so we move on to 600 in debt. It's gonna look a little strange if I try and sneak a path up through here, which I am going to do, but I'll see. Someone's got to use the bathroom. Oh, it's interesting. They're walking all over the non-marked, non-pathed area, which is okay. But normally they stick, well, I guess they don't always stick to the path, but sometimes they do. Most of the time they do. But yeah, let's walk through. You come over here. I think it looks kind of like a zoo would. Maybe I'll put in another bathroom, but trusty ye old chain link fence. So yeah, not bad. Let's go looking over here. It's interesting, actually. The waterfall is rather close to ground level, if you will. But there is like a dive off into the water. So that's kind of cool. I was kind of thinking, you know, maybe it would be nice to have a path that bridges this gap and you can look at the waterfall. So I guess we'll see about adding that. That'd be kind of cool. But I'll just explore around while we wait to get more funds. I don't think this is a terribly large park, but it is fun. I've made some nice parks on this map, with the vanilla game at least. Yeah, there are a lot of African animals, as I'm sure you can imagine, so hold on a second. Okay, back at it. Apparently, Control P, which is my binding for pausing the video, also brings in the photo journal. So that'll be interesting to see how that works out on the recording. But, hey, $25 left in debt. There we are, we're back. And I have to say, the bathroom, Rakesh Shepherd-Digjian. Alright, Rakesh, I see your cries. Another bathroom will be added. As soon as we get the funding. There you go. Hopefully that'll alleviate the need to potty. Okay, we are very close to finishing up the first episode from the zoo. And I kind of like it. This is not something I would normally do, but hey, it doesn't have to be the same every time, you know? Just have some fun with it. Well, yeah, I think a little bit longer here, and then we'll go ahead and call it the 30-minute mark, like I've been doing. And hopefully we at least finish off this fencing. And I don't know if there's really any other animals that I need to get a hold of. I think this is it once we get the gazelle in, which is... 4 is not bad to start off with, but it's like... I mean... I'm ready for my 1-star, please, and it hasn't popped yet, which is interesting. I don't know what happened. We just lost like $70. It might be because the zookeeper put food down. I don't know if that's how it works. Might be. Okay, there's our 1-star. Please, I wish to lay the fence of success down. We're so close. Why must this take so long? I won't look at the map because that'll pause how everything's going, and we just need to like run the clock out to get some money and whatnot. Well, they seem to be interacting at this funky intersection pretty well, so that's good. Oh, we're so close. Like $30. Who will give me $30? Camel is now pregnant. Pregorante. There. There we go. So. Definitely be something like this. Really, how do you connect it like that? That looks pretty good. I don't want that. Try again. These pathways are cheap. I will say, I kind of like the idea of using concrete, so why aren't I using concrete? That's a good question. I will switch to concrete now. From here on out, the pathways shall be concrete. Does this land a little crooked? No. Maybe? Maybe a little. Okay. So. That looks pretty good. We can cheaply replace most of the ground here because we're technically selling the ground that's already laid down, so we get some money back. And I mean, in the grand scheme of things, this is kind of wasting money to replace perfectly good asphalt with concrete. But I would like to make this aesthetically pleasing to me. So if you don't mind, if someone could spend some money, I would be grateful. Thank you. Alright, let's see about this corner. We're going to pave the rainforest. We're not going to do that, but we are going to pave this section. Okay. Let's go here. Very close to being done with this task. And like that. And that's kind of cool. Do like designs with different flooring. I don't normally do that, but maybe one day. Just not today. Alright, so there we go. Concrete. I do like that. I like the aesthetic of that for this park. So, with that, we'll put in some Thompson's Gazelles, and then we'll look to get some more animals in. So I'll go ahead and call it here. thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I see this. I'm kind of not digging it. I might mess around with this a bit. So, oh. Let me see. Something like that. That looks pretty good. Alright, with that, I'm going to call it here. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll get more going on this park, the African Animal Park. And I love you. Not really.